Hi, this is Cobra Wars, and it's been a long time since I've done a decent video about a Transformer. Today, we're going to talk about the Transformers Netflix series, Optimus Prime. Here he is in the box. Like most of Netflix figures, he's in the white box. It says Netflix, Autobot Optimus Prime. He's part of the War for Cybertron trilogy that Netflix is doing. Boxes, obviously, got the clear plastic on the front, so you can see him. You can see the two mini cons that he comes with. He is a repackaging of the leader class figure minus the trailer. So for $20 less, you don't get the trailer, but you get him with two smaller robots. Side of the box, let's look at that real quick. Let's move this. You have the nice artwork from the Earthrise, this time in black and white with a little bit of red accent. On the back, you have, the basic pictures of him in robot mode, vehicle mode, and the weaponizers, or minicons, or I forgot what they're called in this line now. But you got a picture of them and there and there. You got a nice picture of him. Some artwork on the side. Bottom's just the red. Top. There he is in the box. He's a really decent looking figure in the box. So let's get him out and actually look at him. Okay, here we have him out of package and in vehicle mode. And he looks fantastic. He looks like that is like almost the perfect representation of his G1 vehicle. And let's just take a moment to appreciate that they put in clear windows for side windows finally on an Optimus Prime figure. That's huge. That makes me so happy. When I got him out of the package and I saw that, it's amazing, I think. And I mean, the paint apps on this guy are just fantastic. They painted the hubcaps. This nice silver paint on the smokestacks, on his shins. I mean, and I mistransformed him because I don't have these. His saddlebags, or his gas tanks pulled out. So the main difference from this figure as opposed to the Earthrise and now Kingdom re-release of him is that the glass in the other versions is blue. The Netflix version is gray. Not a huge difference, not a huge deal breaker. His gun folds up and stores right there in truck mode. I mean, I guess you can have it there. You can have it there like that. It goes like that because in the other releases, he comes with the trailer. The Netflix version is a stripped down. You pay the Voyager price to get the Voyager figure. You're saving the $20 because you're not buying the accessory of the trailer. To me, the trailer had no function other than aesthetics to go with him while he's in this mode. For me, my bots usually stay in bot mode on my shelf, and even then, the truck mode without the trailer doesn't bother me when he is in this mode. So I think he looks fantastic there. Let's get a comparison shot of him with Bumblebee for scale. That is nice. I like that. I think it looks good. And I mean, that is as G1 as you can get. Let's face it, that is the perfect G1 representation right there. They look fantastic together. Okay, so let's get down to transformation. First thing is pop the gun off. Just pop it into gun mode, put it aside. Okay, so the first thing I do is I pop these two panels off like that. I bring his legs down, fold in the saddlebags, undo the feet. Let's zoom out here, get a better, you know, a wider view of this. Okay, there we go. Undo that, there we go. You have him kind of in that mode now. Okay, so this is where I love. So normally he has a ton of kibble on him, just most Optimus do is from the past. So you undo that panel, and you undo that panel on both sides. The engineering in this is so amazing. You undo those panels, and you pop his waist, and you fold that panel in, you fold that panel in, that panel gets folded in, that panel gets folded in, and you can't see what's going on, and I apologize for that. So these panels right here just get folded in like that. This piece gets flipped down and around. Come around to the back here, pull down that, pop his head out. Then this whole piece just folds in there like that, pops down there like that. His arms come down. Swivel him around real quick. Then you come, so once he's back there like that, which, let me get his head. So let's go back to his head real quick. I'm sorry. So his head, there's a little tab right there, and there's a little tab right there. Those line up, and it can be a little bit of a task to get it just, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now once you have them like this, you fold, you push this panel, so the panel's on the side, push there like that, and they fill in his sides. You flip this up, there's tabs, those tab in there, that tab's in there. Pop his legs apart. There's a panel on his arm. Then you just pop his fists. Pop his fists out. Mine do not like to come out. This fist does not like to come out. This fist is super tight on mine. Comes out there. Then this come over to this side, do the same thing. And there you have him. He is in his robot mode. And let's just appreciate again how beautiful this figure is. Like, I hate to use the term mini masterpiece, but I mean, look how clean. Look how clean he is. There's not a ton of kibble. There's not stuff hanging off of him. I mean, there's this, but I mean, even then, from the side, even from the front, like I mean, and all that stuff is just hidden inside of his chest. He's filled out here. He's not gappy. He's not having a bunch of extra stuff hanging off of him. He is beautiful. I mean, let's bring in the Siege figure. You know, that was a good figure. Like, there's no denying that this is a good figure. It's not 100% G1 accurate, but then again, it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be how he looked on Cybertron before he came to Earth. But I mean, even though it's a good looking figure, I mean, it's got all this kibble hanging off of it, all these things. Like, I mean, it's a chunky boy, and he's not. He's amazing looking. I mean, he shares some of the same pieces. Like, he shares the front panel here. I mean, this front piece here. But that's like almost it. Like, he doesn't share a lot of pieces. Like, I mean, this whole thing is one solid piece as it being posed to the transforming parts here, the feet. I mean, he looks, I mean, the head's even different. I mean, the heads are so different. And that's great. I mean, everything about both of them, they're both great figures. But he is, hands down, amazing. There he was with Voyager. Here he is with the leader class. I mean, it's clear that these two are different interpretations of the character. Obviously, G1 in that Cybertron, which, I mean, fantastic. Okay, and now we have him in here with Bumblebee. I mean, look at that. Look, tell me that is not like the most G1. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put one piece of Bumblebee on. I forgot to put his backpack on. Bumblebee's backpack. That's the one thing. I mean, and I'll talk about it in Bumblebee, but I mean, he's part Swarmer, which is fine. I mean, there we go. There, that looks better. Tell me that doesn't look G1, like they walk straight off of the cartoon. That is beautiful. Beautiful together. The only other thing that I need to show you, he comes with these two Battle Masters. They call this one Interx, which is just a yellow recoloring of Pteroxodon. And then they comes with this guy, which is just a yellow recoloring of Sound Barrier, and the yellow one is called Shieldron. The yellow color, this yellow clear plastic. Takara has released Optimus in clear colors. That's what this is homogene. Is those clear. I don't like these. I mean, I like the Battle Masters. I like that it's a shield. I like that it's an axe. I don't like the yellow color. I think it looks like pee. I think it looks gross. I think it hinders just the aesthetics of the figures. But that's what they chose to put with him as a homage to the Battle Masters, not the Battle Masters, but the old versions that they released in Japan. Anyway, Bumblebee, time to go over here. He's amazing. He's a beautiful looking. Let's talk about articulation though real quick. Shoulder, you got the hinge joint, you got the rotation, you got bend at the elbow. Let's get done. You got rotation at the wrist. You got finger articulation even. Like, not individual, but the whole fingers. Head, you got up and down. You got 360. It's on a ball joint. You got some waist articulation that is hindered by this piece. The waist does not swivel all the way around. I mean, I guess you can if you pop. You can kind of move this around to get a little bit more rotation out of him, but it's not, I don't think it's worth it. So, I mean, it is hindered there. At the leg, you got straightforward, side to side, forward, back. Again, you're hindered how far back you can go because of that piece right there. You have knee. No swivel, just bent forward and backwards at the knee. And then you have ankle tilt. So you can, get some dynamic poses out of this guy. I mean, he's fairly well articulated. The paint on it is fantastic. He comes with a matrix of leadership. You pop his chest open, and there's the little matrix. And it pops out, but I'm going to leave it in there just because it's a pain in the butt to get in and out for me at least. And, I mean, it looks fantastic, I think. So, there he goes. You have the matrix in there. Like I said, I chose to go with this version, which is the Netflix, because I didn't feel like I needed the trailer. I didn't need that $20 accessory. For me, he's what I wanted. He's what I got. And I mean, he's going to go on my shelf with the rest of my display, and he's going to be next to that little guy, and they both look fantastic. And like I said, I hate using the term, but really these are mini masterpieces. These are beautiful, beautiful figures. And if you have a chance to pick up the Netflix version, or if you rather have that trailer, I mean, I will admit, if I have a chance to find an Earthrise or a Kingdom version on sale, on discount, I'll probably pick it up just because in truck mode, that trailer does look really good on him. there's just not enough functionality for it for me to feel like it's a justified accessory unless I can get it on sale. This guy was the perfect one for me. Anyway, this is Netflix edition of the Earth Mode Optimus Prime. He is worth being in your collection. Like, get this guy either in the, like I said, the Netflix, the Earthrise, or the Kingdom. He's money well spent. Anyway, till later. This is Cobra Wars, and if you can hit the like, hit subscribe, there'll be more videos coming. That helps me out, and that lets you know when I upload new videos. Anyway, have a good day.